a 1,000 kick workout. I made that video and I've been feeling it for 2 days. And not just my legs, but also in my core, just from throwing 1,000 kicks. So I'll tell you what, I'm considering doing a 1,000 kick workout once a week because I thought it was really that good. I'm testing out new microphone stuff today. So somebody let me know if the mic sounds good once you get up on here. Oh, I got to mess with my clock too. I haven't got my clock ready and set up. Let's see here. That way I can tell how long I've been working out, okay? I like to do that. Somebody let me know if you can hear me. I'm hoping this microphone's working good and it's set up correctly. I think it is, but I didn't test it right before starting the filming. I should have. Let's see. I set my clock and I'm going to get going. I'm going to start working out on this bag. All right. Let me see if I can adjust everything here, make sure everything's good. I think we're all good. And I'll start going. This position good. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to start working out, folks. I'm going to start this timer just so I can watch it and know how long I've been working out. All right. I'm going to start off with a little warm up. All right. I got to get nice and warm first. So I'm just going to jog around a little bit. I'm going to start hitting the bag. I'm going to start off just throwing some 1s and 2s to help finish warm me up. Maybe some low kicks at first before we really start getting into it. My legs, they're still pretty sore from that 1,000 kick workout. They really are. All right, I can do some butt kickers. All right. Jumping jacks. Jumping jacks are always good. They're a classic. They're a classic old school exercise. Never went away. Named after Jack LaLanne. Let's throw 1s and 2s on the bag, all right? So, right here, I'm just warming up, okay? While I'm releasing, I'm just throwing fast because I'm trying to get my body nice and warm and ready to go. I want to have a good workout today on this new year. Oh, Well, that didn't happen last time. Maybe I wore a different pair of workout pants last time. This clip slipped off of me. Actually, I bet you I can probably put it in my pocket and it'll probably stay there. Probably loosen this up a little bit. Let's see how that goes. Make sure that works all right. All right, that may work fine. Seems like it'll be okay. The wire's a little bit wavy. Might could tape it down, but it seems okay. I'm gonna adjust this bag. Still just warming up here. As I use this microphone more, I'll figure out more how to figure out what to do with the cables to get them just right. The pocket idea might be a good idea. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I have a different pair of workout pants that when I clipped the thing to the waist, it stayed put and had no problems. All right, I need to stretch out my legs. I can tell. So I'm gonna do swing kicks. See if anybody's joined in yet. All right, so some swing kicks. Nice and easy at first. Especially considering the legs are still a little sore from 2 days ago. There we go. So you get the full range of motion. You know, you're not done throwing swing kicks until you feel your full range of motion. I always say do at least 10, but sometimes you might want more. So you want to get your hamstrings fully loosened up before you start throwing high kicks. I'm going to switch with my other foot in front. Somebody can let me know in chat if I'm coming through loud and clear through the microphone. Make sure I have this. Let's see here. Adjust this a little bit. Make sure it's going to be, there we go. Make sure I don't pull on it too much since I'm going to be having it loose in my pocket today. Make sure it all works out good. All right. Hey now, can you hear me good through the microphone? Testing that out. All right. Gonna get back on the bag. Well, first, a couple more stretches so I'm ready for my kicks. Told you I'm sore from my 1,000 kick workout that I did 2 days ago. And we're gonna try and work that out today. I found that if I'm sore, if I just try to wait till I'm not sore before I work out again, I'm sore for way longer. Never go back and work out, you know. So I say rest for a day, maybe 2 days, and then I like to get back into it. And we're about to get into it right now. All right, let's go. Let's go. Something that's good to do when you're throwing your strikes is to move off the center line, moving your head around. Move your head off the center line so that they're throwing at you. Hopefully they'll miss. Hopefully they'll miss you. There we go. Roll this bag back. It's looking like it's time for me to clean it again. I just cleaned it last week. Maybe I didn't do a good job. I still see dirt on it. With your switch kick, sometimes you might want to fake the switch. Do it when you're not planning on throwing it. Maybe throw something else. That's a good workout. But you fake it so they may not immediately react to it when you actually throw it. See what I'm saying? I like throwing that back fist off of the elbow strike. When I throw that elbow, I'm coming back and hitting with the back fist on the way out. Instead, why just come back to my guard if I can hit them on the way, you know? Even if it's kind of a glancing shot, I feel like you're preloaded for a close range. For a close range back fist, you're preloaded. Why not just pop them on the way out? You know, throw in something extra. I was looking at some different variations of a round kick the other day, watching a video. They were showing how different styles do it. And what's interesting, the way they said Taekwondo did it, clearly the Taekwondo I did back in the day was really just karate, because their karate demonstration was my round kick that I was taught, which is where it kind of comes up more to the side. You know, comes up to the side and pops out. But so the Taekwondo one goes in more directly and then flips over at the end. And I think I kind of like that because I think it's a little bit sneakier and maybe a little bit faster. And then, of course, the Muay Thai way is you don't have to flip so much at the end. It's more of a solid boom, right? You're trying to chop them in half the Muay Thai way. Karate, or whatever style of Taekwondo I did. And then so the supposed Taekwondo style, which I feel like is a little quicker and sneakier, because you look like you're throwing front kick. You look like you're about to go front kick, but then you boom. I like all three of those, really. They all have their purpose, I think. How's it going, folks? Can somebody in the chat tell me if the microphone is working correctly? This is the first time doing a workout with this particular piece attached. All right. All right. Do something with those wires. I think I know what to do with them. Get tucked in there. Maybe they won't flop around anymore. Can you hear me now? You should be able to, because this mic is supposed to be really good. And I'm not thinking about what I'm doing here. I'm just going, and when something comes to me, I throw it out. Or nothing comes to me, I just start going, and whatever hits the bag is what hits it, right? That's what all that just was, even though I was going slow. Going slow because I was chatting with you. Stop! more than one kind of hook punch too. I don't know if you guys caught. I was throwing a couple different kinds of hook punches. All right, I just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. All right. Save your tight hook, right? Your tight hook. It's almost at the same place you were punching and jabbing. It's tight. And then you got your long reaching one. Boom. Or you have to reach out. You should still try to make that one go real fast too, right? You want it to be able to pop, pop, just like your 1-2s pop, pop. But if you can do that even with the long range ones, that's good. Yeah. How's everybody doing tonight? Can you all hear me good? Testing the microphone again with this workout. I like practicing the jump knees on here, but because of the nature of this bag, when you do it, you kind of get hung up on the bag. You just have to be aware of that. That's going to happen. Switch, jump knee. That's what I feel like doing right now. If it was a person, they wouldn't just stand there like that when you threw a knee. They would either have gotten hit, moved out of the way, or you know, stuffed you. They wouldn't have one of those. They wouldn't just be standing there. So, boom. I did a 1,000 kick workout the other day. It's a follow along video that you can do at home. Everybody let me know in the comment section if you want me to do the same thing for hand strikes only, where we do a workout with no kicks and it's just punches and maybe some traditional martial arts strikes like a ridge hand, spinning knife hand strike. Why not, right? It's for fun, right? Jazz, knife hand. I mean, they have their place, you know, they would have their place for real fighting, but I would say it's minuscule when you would throw a knife hand or even a ridge hand. So with a spinning knife hand, I wouldn't do that. I would do a spinning back fist if I was going to do a spin strike, right? I'd do a spinning back fist, miss the bag there, or the spinning hammer fist. Of course, the difference between the spinning back fist and the spinning hammer fist, when you spin with the back fist, you're hitting up here with the knuckles. When you do a spinning hammer fist, the hammer fist you're hitting with the bottom of your hands, like going this, like smashing on a table, boom, boom. You know, and hammer fists they're actually really good. They're underutilized in my opinion. You know, you can really lay into somebody with a hammer fist. Only time I ever see them thrown is during ground and pound in MMA. When somebody's on the ground, sometimes they'll jump down, hammer fist. Perfect time for it. That it is. The ridge hand strike, it's almost like a sneaky hook, right? Because you don't have to flare your elbow at all. I guess you don't necessarily have to with the hook either, but your arm can go straight, not straight all the way. You want to keep it bent about a 90-degree angle, and your arm can just slip out. Boom. Let's compare. I'll go back and watch this in the video later and see hook versus ridge hand. Okay, I'm gonna do hook, ridge hand, hook, ridge hand, hook, ridge hand, back and forth. All right, because I want to look at it. Do both sides. All right, hook, ridge hand. All right, change up the technique a little. All right, hook, ridge hand. Hook, hook, ridge hand, ridge hand. Boom. Stop. Everybody doing all right tonight? I hope so. Well, I'm gonna do something just for fun. Just for fun, because I have two bags, I might as well use them both. I'll play with them a little bit. Haven't hit this old school one a whole lot since I got it. Can you believe somebody was throwing this old school bag out? I'm gonna take my pull-up bar down so I don't smack it if I hit that other bag. I'm gonna move this to the side. Put it over here. Yeah. I'm still here, folks. All right, let's check this setup. See what I feel like doing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just thought it'd be fun to get this one out too. You know, they feel a little bit different when you hit them because, can you even see this one? Yeah, you can. Because this one, I've been smacking on it for such a long time that I think some of the foam isn't as tight and dense anymore. This one actually feels way more solid because whoever had this before, they didn't really use it. And you can tell because that foam is pretty dense, right? Now, do not think that this is how you would fight multiple opponents. No, that's not how you do that. If you had to fight multiple opponents, you would go to whichever one of them was weaker, right? And you would circle him and you would try to line him up with the other guy. He's coming around this way to try to come flank you, get you from the side. Well, you circle this guy, hitting him, trying to line him up with that guy, going around, and you're gonna have no choice but end up doing it to this guy too. And you circle around. Anyway, that's the theory anyway, but also don't get yourself in that situation. That's a terrible situation to be in. You don't want to fight multiple opponents. So with me hitting this bag, turning hitting this bag, that's just for fun, okay? Keep that in mind, right? Because that is not a likely scenario that would end very well. If you had two people on either side of you, somebody's gonna whack you in the back of the head, all right? So just keep that in mind. This is just for fun, okay? But like I said, if you ever end up in a scenario where two people are coming after you and you can't just bolt it and get away from them, right? And if you know you're gonna end up having to face them, maybe bolting is not the idea anyway because you're gonna be out of breath and it's gonna take a lot of cardio if you're gonna circle these guys and force them to line up so they can't double team you at the same time. So I used to love those scenarios in sparring when they put multiple people on me when I was sparring. It was so fun, but it's so tiring. It takes so much cardio because you're basically running in the match because you're running to line one of these guys up with the other one before the other guy gets up and hits you in the back of the head or something. But it's a lot of fun. Y'all can't see this bag okay, right? I think you can. This bag. How you folks doing? You doing all right? Hey, buddy. Thank you. And you can hear me good. That's good. Right? Test a new piece of this microphone. Something my buddy from the Hank Russell imitation keeps bringing by. Says, hey, try this. So, right now I'm just having fun with two bags because I have to, so why not, right? That one moves a lot more when I kick it than this one. It's one of the things I like about these. The base is heavier. The bag itself is bigger, so you don't have to adjust it up and down. This adjusts going up and down, depending on where you want to strike. This one, it's one big solid bag, I love it. But I've used the crap out of this one to where I can tell sometimes when I hit it, I can feel the plastic core of this bag a little bit when I kick it real hard. I can sometimes feel it, not every time. And I can tell that's just because of how much I've banged on this bag. This one, whoever had it before me did not use it. That's pretty clear because it's like brand new. Brand new and they just threw it out. I remember back when I was in my taekwondo schools back in the day, these didn't exist yet. It was all these, and you had to adjust it. You know, you want head kicks, you had to move it all the way up. You wanted to practice lower stuff, you had to move it down. And you can still only go about that low. Not quite as low as what I can hit on this. But then again, I probably don't go much lower on it because I don't want to hit the base on either one of these, right? But this one's way easier to practice leg kicks on. Though it's still doable on one of these. But you almost end up kicking above leg range. Well, you know, it popped off my shirt here. Let me get this pushed back on. Sorry about that, folks. Still trying to figure out exactly how to have this microphone set up. Let's see here. Let me get that hook back on for you guys. Make sure you can hear me. All right. How you folks doing? Double jab, double jab, cross, left hook, back, spinning kick. One says try jab, cross, hook. All right, jab, cross, hook, and then you want a double jab, cross, hook, back, spinning kick. I like that one. I like that one too. So jab, jab, cross, hook, spin side kick. Oop, I only did one jab. Relax. Of course, you also got spinning crescents and spinning heel kick. This one you do have to sometimes twist it back in because it screws into the base. I hear the newer ones they have a locking mechanism to make it where it doesn't start unscrewing itself while you're hitting it. I would love to get one of those at some point or another. I hope this thing stays on me good this time. This was a smart idea. I'm going to listen to this video later on when it's done processing to see how it sounds with a microphone. Microphone by my face. Last video I had a microphone hooked to my side. Now I have one up where it's actually by my face. I think it's going to sound way better. I hope it does. Ha! All right, little bag. Ha! 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 I gotta check and make sure y'all can see that little bag. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it's still in the camera, right? Kind of across the room from the camera source. I can kind of see myself on there. Sa! Sa! Knocking them farther away from me. That's a fun kind of thing there. Two of the most pushingest kicks going back and forth, right? So this guy, push kick, side kick. Yeah. Push kick, side kick. Fun workout today. You doing all right? Hello. How's it going, everybody? Everybody doing good? Happy New Year. Go ahead and start working out. While I wait, work out every day. Well, not every day. You gotta take at least one rest day a week, okay? You gotta let everything recover. I usually take 2 rest days a week, if not 3. 2 rest days is my goal, really. But sometimes I take 3. Sa! 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 My knees feel on this one, little bag. And pull it closer. I want to test this one. See how it feels. Pull the knees on that. Well, I guess I can knock that one over with a knee. This one ain't gonna get knocked over when I knee it. But this one, it has the potential. Gets pretty close. See? I get my hip all the way into it, but there's no way I could do that to the big bag. See, I can make it swing a lot, get my hip all the way in, but this one ain't gonna fall over my knee. Let me make sure from this angle. Yeah, that one ain't gonna fall over from my knee. But, so I can grab it, boom, boom. Maybe change the height of it some, right? Sa! 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 Hook punch, bridge hand. Hook, bridge. Hook, bridge. Hook, bridge hand. Hook punch, bridge hand. Huh. Hook, bridge. I would usually recommend just throw the hook punch, not the ridge, but if you sneak a ridge in and it lands, why not, right? But I think there's more risk involved with the ridge hand than there is with the hook. But even with your hook punch, you've got risk. Hit with the wrong knuckles, you get boxer's fracture. Any kind of punch, you can do that. If you hit with the wrong knuckles, you want to hit with the correct knuckles, top two. Ridge hand, you got to avoid hitting your fingers because you're hitting on that side meat of your hand there with your thumb tucked back, boom. I think I saw somebody in Karate Combat throw a ridge hand. I think he actually landed with his forearm. I think that was on purpose, right? Boom! Knocked the guy out with it too. You could also keep it in a hammer, keep it in the fist position, and go, if you're just planning on hitting with the forearm, you don't have to straighten it out. If you just want to hit with the forearm, you can keep it in the fist position. Guess that'd be okay. These bags are really good though, because you don't have to worry about hanging them from the ceiling. But I would not, if you get them, I would not fill them up until you get them inside, because otherwise you'll have trouble moving them to where you want to put them. And if you put sand in them, it makes them even heavier, but keep this in mind. If you put sand in them, you may not really ever be able to empty it, all right? And so I fill mine with water because I want to have the option, if I ever move somewhere, that I can empty it so I can more easily move it, okay? But if you do put sand in it, it'll move around quite a bit less when you hit it, right? Like this little bag, boom. It's gonna move even way more than this one because it's a smaller bag. So, for instance, let me put this foot in front. Let me kick it over. Make sure I don't break nothing. Came pretty close to landing on a power strip. So, way harder to do that if you fill it with sand. So keep that in mind. I would just also keep in mind, you might want to move it one day, which is why I put water in it. Hey, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. There's a whole bunch of follow along workout videos you can do. For instance, the 1,000 kick video that just dropped 2 days ago, a 1,000 kickathon that's set up in a follow along style. Not like my lives here. My lives, I work on the bag, do whatever I want, and talk to the camera. In my workouts, in the video section, I do follow along workouts where I say, okay, you're gonna do this warm up. Now we're gonna do this combination, 1, 2, 3 kick, and do different things like that. The 1,000 kick workout video is the newest one. On that one, we did 5 different kicks, 20 reps each leg, 5 sets, and did different variations of the kick on different sets. So I would have done a stationary pickup and round kick on one set, and then on another set, maybe a switch kick or a jump round kick or a turning round kick, things like that, okay? So that way I could change it up some, even though we were doing essentially the same kick over and over again, but I got to change it some. Like with the side kicks, we added on flying side kicks during a part of it, so that we're not just doing the same old things. We can change up the variations. And I'm still a little sore from that workout I did 2 days ago. So I knew I had to come in here and break that soreness up, do another workout. I'll tell you what, doing 1,000 kicks, it doesn't just work your legs, right? It also works your core. You know, I've heard before, seems to be true. Anytime your knee comes hard in your belly button, your core is engaged. Your core is engaged. So you come in here and throw 1,000 kicks, it's working more than just your legs, but your legs are going to feel it the most. I was talking earlier about faking your switch kick every now and then, right? So sometimes instead of just doing your switch and kick, switch and put it back so that they won't always know when it's coming, right? So every now and then switch, put it back. And fire it when you feel like it. Fire it when you see an opening. Those body shots here, right? 5s and 6s. Try to get my cardio in a little bit. Get a little bit of more exercise up. I feel like I'm talking too much, not hitting the bag enough. Build up my cardio. Make sure I've got a good workout today. So I'm just gonna land for numbers right now, just to make sure I break as much of a sweat as I want to. On these lives, I do like to come talk to you guys. I feel like it's part of the point of doing these. Is it still in frame? Yeah, kind of. What do I got here? Huh. I might have found why they threw it away. Unless it's coming out the top. Oh wait, that's right. I remember. Let me adjust this real quick. There it is. That's right. I forgot. So this could have been why they threw it away. Unless this is what missing beforehand. The cap that goes with this on the base, the original cap was missing. So what we had to do was use a cap we found around here that almost fits. It's a gasoline can cap is what I used. And for the most part it works, that and a little bit of tape, but looks like it's gonna leak a little bit, probably from when I completely knocked it over. But nothing happens when it's just standing straight up and I'm rocking it. When it fell over, it looked like it leaked slightly. So anyway, good thing this was free. Somebody threw it away, right? But I'm sure, you know, if you ever got a defective one from Century, I'm sure they'd replace it. They seem like a decent enough company, from what I can tell. huh, okay. See, I just come up with stuff in here. I just make stuff up. There I was doing, I don't know how effective that'd be. It might, but I was doing jab, and then I go in with the elbow. I guess it's, you know, I'm trying to get in, right? Jab, elbow, elbow, back fist punch. Jab, basically collapse and step in. A jab, then basically collapse the jab, but step in for your elbow, right? Now step back out at the end, get back in the range I was at before. Jab, elbow, elbow, back fist punch. Now step back. That was fun. That was pretty fun. How's everybody doing? All right. Let me get a drink of water here real quick. This has been a fairly fun workout today. You gotta keep it fun, you know. I started hitting the 2 bags because why not, right? I'm gonna wheel this little bag in again. You can see it here. All right, I'm gonna raise it up. Yeah, about like that's good. I'm gonna punch on this guy a little bit. Slightly different from this for one, because with this, because you have to change the height for where you want it to be, for what kind of strikes you gotta throw. You do have to think about what you're gonna throw with your kick a little bit more. Because sometimes with this one, I'll pick my foot up and I'll decide on the way if I'm gonna throw it low or if I'm gonna throw it high. Sometimes I'll decide after my foot's left the ground. Can't do that with this, right? Because you can't go down there and bang on the plastic. That's no good. So here you know it's a high kick. Or a medium kick at least, right? Always make sure you look at the exact spot you want your kick to land, okay? If I want to land it here, I'm looking down here, it's gonna hit down here, right? Your kick is gonna land more than likely closer to where you're looking, as long as you're capable of throwing the kick at that level, right? So I'm gonna try to throw the kick right at this level. Did I do it? Right at this level? See, because I'm looking at it. See if I turn, let's see, oh yeah, you can see here. All right, yellow power line. I'm gonna try to hit this yellow part. I'm gonna try to hit the yellow, the lightning bolt, okay? That's what I'm gonna aim for. Push this out of the way. And something you can also do on your bag is you can put little X's with different colored electrical tape to give you targets. If you wanna do that as well. All right, so I'm gonna aim for the yellow and the lightning bolt. I think I went a little high. I think I got it that time. Yeah, get over here where I can see better. There we go. All right, now I'm gonna aim just above the P. That's where I'm gonna aim now. Hit the top of the P. Okay. I'm gonna aim just above the whole logo. I'm gonna aim for that. All right. It's fun to do targets, right? Make yourself some targets every now and then and throw at that. The real Hyper Godzilla wants me to do a 540 kick. Well, I'll tell you what, let me move this out of the way. And I don't do the 540 hook, but I can do a round kick version, which is really just a tornado kick, but with an extra step added and make it smooth to where it's one move. The 540 hook, I haven't quite got that one down. It's not something we did where I went and trained Taekwondo back in the day, we didn't really do the flashy stuff. I guess ours is more traditional, I don't know. But you take a regular tornado kick, right? Or you're spinning around and throwing it. Take a regular tornado kick, but take a step first, but just keep flowing like it's one move. And some people call that a 540 round kick, right? Whoop, my footing was off. Let's do this again. Boom, my distance was off. That's one of the big things too, is getting your distance right, especially if you don't do this kick a lot, like I don't. I do it for fun every now and then. Let's try it again. Let's get the hang of it. See, I'd rather just do the tornado kick. Less involved with that. I think what you got to do, the trick is to slow yourself down at first, right? And remember, you're just taking a step first and then doing your tornado, right? So, and then once you get it, you can flow it in one quick move. Distance was still wrong. Okay. Bam! That's better. Slightly. Bam! Just tornado is easier to pull off. But those are fun to practice. You know, you're only going to have every now and then the time to do it. So I did Taekwondo, but like I said, mine, we didn't do a bunch of the flashy kicks that you see those ITF guys doing. That's not what we did. I don't know, mine might have been more traditional. I'm not sure exactly what style of Taekwondo that was because we got bought out by karate guys. I did karate with those guys for 2 years. There was nothing different except for what kata, what forms you did, right? Those were different. So, and I wasn't interested in learning new forms, you know, because they were willing to test me in karate for my next level of black belt. They're going to take me from a Taekwondo 3rd degree to a karate 4th degree without ever doing the karate stuff because it was all basically the same. But I didn't want to go learn the kata. So I'm like, nah, that's okay. Because by that point, I guess I'd started growing tired of learning all these kata that almost the most it's good for is exercise. I know there's probably a few other things it's good for as well. But when you look at a kata, I can guarantee you it's not for sport combat, right? It's not for one-on-one fighting. Their katas, when they're doing block and punch in different directions, that's not for one-on-one fighting. That's for like, I don't know, maybe before weapons was advanced on battlefields, maybe when you got people fighting all around you, everybody fighting everybody. Might still work in bar fights, I don't know. Everybody fighting everybody, you know, in a brawl. It might work because you're turning this way, blocking and striking, then turning this way, blocking and striking, as if something's happening all around you. So maybe that's what the katas are good for, is to get you used to changing which direction you're going, you know, so you can fight in every direction. Because the steps like that, you know, that kind of stuff, that's in katas where you're doing the movements in different directions. So that's probably one of the best things about katas is the different movements in different directions. But you know, I've done enough katas. I didn't want to learn karate katas. But then my Taekwondo instructor moved out of town when he sold to a karate school and opened a karate school. So I don't know, was it karate in disguise? I don't think so, because my Taekwondo instructor became a Taekwondo grandmaster. So, but then I'm not really sure for what organization, you know, I'm not sure about that. Matter of fact, even the tornado kick, I didn't learn that in Taekwondo. I taught myself that. You know, the Taekwondo I did, you know, they taught you the regular kicks, flying side kicks, of course, easy, you know, jump spinning crescents and stuff. But the more elaborate, flashy looking things, we didn't really do it. And when people from other schools showed up to spar us and they tried to do it, usually I could make them fall on the ground. They would jump in the air, doing some flashy kick this high in the air. And with all that hang time, I'll just step in and jam them and they fall right on the ground. So I think some of those kicks are only useful if your opponent is on the run and he's backing away, or maybe you're going for a spin side kick or something, or maybe you've hit him with a spin side kick a few times, and you go to spin, and he starts running away. So you say, okay, and you go forward with that round kick. You know, that has worked with a tornado kick before. I've seen it. It's been done in MMA. Whew. Like I said before, if anybody's new, hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel out a lot. Does this microphone sound pretty good, folks? I got an attachment for it. Today is the first time I'm using it where I can actually have it up by my face. Yesterday, I had it clipped on me just down here, or 2 days ago, not yesterday. My friend Hank Russell from the Hank Russell Imitation brought over these microphones for me to use for my videos. So check him out sometime if you like podcasts. He interviews people. Hank Russell Imitation. He's a good guy. Ha! Sa! 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 Ha! Sa! Sa! All right, I'm gonna practice my hook kicks. My hook kicks, in my opinion, are my worst kick. I'm gonna throw. I never got very powerful with my hook kicks. So I'm gonna start practicing them more. See if I can change that. So. So. All right, switch to turning hook kicks. All right. Yeah, see, I don't have a lot of impact with my hooks compared to my other kicks. It's like I'm just touching them. Hit them hard with my fist. So I'll see if I can do something to change that. Spinning hook's a different story. Your momentum does that for you. Throw some knees. All right, folks, I'm gonna start cooling it down. I might come back and do another one tomorrow. So stay tuned. Subscribe so you can see it. And these lives, every one could be drastically different because depending on how I feel that day, the exercise could be way different. So keep that in mind. I'll probably come in here tomorrow before I go to work that afternoon and do a workout in here on the back. Chat with you guys some more. And then probably next week I'll come out with another follow along workout video. So keep tuned for that as well. The 1,000 kick video, that dropped yesterday. So you're gonna wanna check that out. Follow along, do the kicks with me if you're willing and able. It's a great exercise. Left my legs and my core sore from kicks, right? Kick, kick, kick. See, it looks like somebody said something new here. Oh, thank you very much, buddy. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this is fun stuff. It's fun workouts to do yourself at home for free, right? And I mean, it's fun and great when you can go to a place, but nothing beats free really, right? So you can come on here and pick some workouts. If you don't have a bag, they're not hard to find. You can get them from Century.com, or you can go to, you can probably find them on Amazon, you know, wherever your local sporting goods shop might have them. And if you don't have a bag, you can still do these workouts if you just do it like shadow boxing, you know. Still, it's not bad, right? Still gonna be a good workout. I do recommend getting the bag though. It's way better in my opinion when you're actually smacking something solid. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think I am. I love smacking the bag. To me, it's better than shadow boxing. Well, I love this stretch. The child's pose stretches out your whole back. It feels really good. Especially if you have a tight lower back. This really helps. It's a very comfortable stretch. I always like to pair it up with a Cobra. Stretches your, it's supposed to stretch your abs, the Cobra, but to me it feels really good on the back as well. When you bend your back one way and then bend it the other way, I feel like that's where it's at to me. Bending the back in both directions, to me, feels best. A little bit of cat cow. So you got cow and then cat. You raise the middle of your spine towards the ceiling. Cow, cat. All right. All right, well, I'm gonna hop up. Guys, this was fun. I had a pretty decent workout. Not as much as that 1,000 kick workout I did 2 days ago. Check it out. All right. There's lots of stuff on this channel you can check out. So, and more stuff coming soon. I'll see you guys soon, okay? Keep kicking it. I'll probably be on tomorrow. Tomorrow, probably close to, I don't know, anywhere between 9 a.m. to noon Central Time. All right, see you guys later. Subscribe, keep kicking it.